Hello Pisces, it's Liz, the Light Siren, back for your April 2020 reading. I hope this video finds you well. I understand with everything that's going on in the world right now that everyone's in a different place, possibly. You might be quarantined, you might be self-isolating, but whatever's going on, just apply this reading to your specific situation because, some people are going about business as usual. And if this doesn't resonate, make sure you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign placement readings. And I always ask that messages come through for the people who need it most, so maybe that's not you this month, it might be next month, so just keep that in mind. Also, a quick announcement, I'm going to be doing Pay What You Can tarot readings for the month of April. So if you're interested in doing a personal reading with me, definitely email me at thelightsirens333@gmail.com, and that info is going to be in the subscription box below. Alright, let's get going. I'm going to start with prayer. Om Namah Shivaya Ganesha Tara Woodbetni, your own source, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters, please be with me to advise and guide the collective sign of Pisces for April 2020. Thank you. Thank you. Interesting energy, Pisces. I'm feeling kind of like a lump in my throat, and I'm getting like these weird shivers on my shoulders. Not sure what that's about, but that's what I'm feeling for you guys. It may be that you are feeling a little anxious. Maybe it's like the lump in my throat feeling, like being afraid to say something or being afraid, and you get the feeling. I don't know. I can't really describe it. It's so hard to describe what I'm feeling in words. But yeah, let's get a major arcana card for your overall energy, please and thank you. Strength. Yes. This is Leo energy. You might have Leo in your chart. If not, that's okay. This is just you really having to call on your strength right now. Because Pisces, you're on that axis with Virgo, so I know sometimes you can get a little too anxious and overthink things and worry, and you're really calling on your strength at this time. Being very strong within yourself, but also don't forget to allow yourself to be vulnerable and allow yourself to feel the feelings that you need to get out and express. Maybe that's what that lump in your throat is. Maybe you're feeling like, because of everything that's going on, as a very intuitive sign, you're probably very in touch with everyone's emotions around you, and maybe you're a little overwhelmed and you're afraid to express what you're feeling because it feels like too much and you have to just hold it in and be strong for everyone around you. But you deserve to express your feelings, and vulnerability is strength, Pisces, okay? Yeah, taming the lion within. Remember what I said about the lump in the throat, afraid to express something. Page of Wands came out as I said that, taming the lion within. This is very similar energy in regards to it being a fire sign energy. You might have Sag in your chart. If not, this is you wanting to express something, okay? That's very general. I haven't even asked for love or career cards yet, so that's just in general. You feel like you have a lot to express. And maybe, Pisces, you need to start speaking your mind a little more, or speak your feelings rather, because you're a very feeling sign. Maybe do some live Instagram videos where you're talking about stuff, or do YouTube videos, or just talk to a loved one. There's something you need to express, something that you're passionate about that needs to come out of you. Yeah. Alright, can I get 3 cards for love, please? Wow, the cards are flying for you, Pisces. One more for love, please. All right, and then 3 for career. Remember, career also refers to purpose, your higher calling, your soul journey, you know, all that good stuff. The work you're doing as a soul here on Earth in this timeline. 3 cards, please. Also, with this throat chakra action I'm feeling, remember this month that words are spells. Words shape reality, okay? If you're telling yourself a whole bunch of BS, like, you know, like, I can't, I shouldn't, I won't, I don't, anything negative, start flipping the script using your words, okay? Say, I am love, I am light, I am capable, I'm abundance. Create mantras for yourself. I feel like that'll really help you this month. And again, with this Leo energy, Leos are self-expressive. The Leo energy, the 5th house, is complete, pure expression. And it's the sun's energy, right? So just shining light on everyone around you. Yeah, and I feel like this is for you to call upon your positivity and optimism at this time and use words, use your throat chakra to not only listen to the divine, what the divine is speaking to you, but also to communicate with others and with God about how you're feeling, how you're doing, what you're passionate about, and whatever this is that's on the tip of your tongue that you need to express, okay? Could also be creative expression, you know, maybe you need to do a live video of you playing an instrument or painting, you know, whatever it is. Yeah. All right. I'm going to light up a little bit of this sage, mugwort, and lavender real quick. Okay. So for love, 3 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 3 of swords. This is grief. This is collective grief, and this may be what you need to express, and you're trying to not feel this, but Pisces, the 12th house, that is you connected to the astral plane. You can't not feel what the collective is going through. You can't not feel this collective grief. And you may also be suffering from your own individual grief if you've lost someone or you had a breakup or something like that. Yeah, I feel like you need to express in some way, get this grief, you need to express it. And look, this is your energy, the Hanged Man. Let go of this grief. Express it. Let it out. 2 of Wands. This love energy here, either you had a breakup and someone decided to go in a different direction, or you're deciding to go in a different direction, you're deciding to let them go, and that is giving you grief. If not, this is you holding the world in your hands. This is the world's grief that you're feeling, and you need to let it go. Or at least express it. And that is what I'm getting for most of you Pisces out there. This right here is purely a reflection of the, like, your empathing. Like, you're empathing collective grief, and you're recognizing that we have to let go of everything, but that also involves letting go of the pain. And I don't mean let it go as in shove it down and try to control it, like the Strength card. I mean, use the other part of the Strength card, which is expression, self-expression, having the courage to express it and process it in a constructive way. For career, you have the Lovers in reverse. Is this supposed to be reversed, yes or no? No, okay. So we have the Lovers card here for career. You might have Gemini in your chart. If not, this is you seeing yourself in a very true, pure way for the first time in a long time. This is also you connecting to the divine and mirroring the divine. This is 6. This is a balancing number, creating harmony within yourself, integrating the selves, seeing the mirrors within yourselves. What in society is being reflected at you, and what are you reflecting to society? And in regards to your soul journey, your career, your path, you're being asked to look at yourself honestly. You have the strength to do it right now, to really look at yourself and your path and where you're going. 8 of Wands. Is this supposed to be reversed, yes or no? Yes. So like a lot of us, There's some stagnation because of everything that's going on in the world. A lot of us, we can't go out in public, we can't work, we're laid off, we're working from home, whatever it is. There's not a lot of movement here. It doesn't mean that there won't be in the future. The potential's there for movement, change will come, but for now, you're being asked to reflect on who you are, where you've been, and what you are mirroring from others or from the world. What are your true values, principles, beliefs, and what do you believe about yourself? Yeah, exactly. 5 of Swords. What self-sabotaging beliefs have you been holding against yourself? Because these swords and those people, this could all be internal, and I feel like for you guys it is. You have these thoughts that are self-sabotaging, and you need to let some of them go, because not only do those thoughts hurt you, but they hurt others around you, because then you act differently. Again, with this mirroring. This is very interesting. This is like one of the most interesting readings so far this month. Can I get some clarification, please? Wow, this jumped out. No, that's a no. Can I get some clarification? What is this Lover's card here for? Please and thank you. Interesting. Is this supposed to be reversed, yes or no? Yes. What about this one? No. Very interesting. I asked about the Lovers, right? And I was talking about what society is mirroring, or what you are mirroring to society. You are withholding something, mind, body, spirit related. Again, some kind of grief, something within you is not being expressed, it's not being let out, and you're holding on to it. This Page of Cups, when upright, this is a water sign. This is Pisces energy, this is you. But perhaps there is another Pisces in your life. This could be a work relationship, a friend, a family member, someone who you're with who's mirroring a lot of this energy at you right now, and you don't like it. And you almost feel like you can't communicate that to them right now. And maybe this person, if it's you or someone else, is mirroring a lot of the scarcity mindset, the hopelessness, the fear, the doubt, the negative mind, body, spirit aspects of the earth plane are being mirrored at you, and you feel like you're suppressed because of it. You feel like you can't express yourself as you normally would because all of this bad shit is being mirrored to you, and you're holding on to it. Because you're an empath, and sometimes you forget that it's not your shit. It's the collectives, or it's your families, or whoever's around you, and you kind of just take it in without even realizing it. But this Page of Cups is in reverse, so I feel like this is you. This is not your cup. You don't need to hold on to this cup. It's not yours. Again, remember this Hanged Man and this 3 of Swords and the 2 of Wands here, you holding on to the grief of the world. So I feel like for you guys in April, this is very interesting. Literally all you need to do this month is express yourself and get out your feelings. And again, with the Strength card, self-expression, but also having the strength to recognize, recognize what is negatively affecting you, what you need to move away from. Look at all these cups that you need to leave behind. There's a lot of emotional baggage. This could be family trauma, ancestral trauma, past life trauma. You're being asked to not take any action this month in regards to, physical action or working on big projects or anything like that. Like literally everything you're meant to do this month is just to reflect. Again, reflection, mirrors. Reflect on who you are, what you're holding on to that is not yours, what is negatively affecting you. Dig into your trauma, process emotions, and let go of this grief. Any creative projects are great, but also I want you to go with the flow, like no pressure. Don't feel the need to be productive. Again, with this Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands in reverse, you're not productive right now, and like capitalism has socialized us to feel like we have to be productive at all times. But Pisces, you of all people at this time need to not be productive in that way. You need to reflect on your emotions. Like, you need to process emotions because you feel so deeply and you feel from all frickin' directions. So you need to cut yourself some slack and recognize that vulnerability is strength. And your strength this month is allowing yourself to feel and to process and to express your emotions. Okay? There's no shame in it. Don't let anyone make you feel like you're too sensitive, you're too emotional. That's bullshit. You are exactly who you're supposed to be. And if you're not who you're supposed to be right now, you're learning how to be your most authentic self and to align with your highest self. You're the best version of yourself. That's what this is all about. Self-improvement and self-growth is not about what you achieve. It's not about getting fit or gaining wealth, gaining muscle, anything like that. It's about evolving from the inside out and from allowing yourself to grow through processing emotions and learning about who you truly are. That is true productivity, in my opinion. in my humble anti-capitalist opinion. I would go back and look at the Pisces moon energy reading I did. Also the Virgo, was it new moon or full? Yeah, the Virgo moon. There's the Pisces and Virgo. The two videos I posted during Pisces season. Go watch those videos. I think there's some valuable information for you guys. And it can really help you. Especially if this grief is coming from a relationship you have right now that is maybe something you need to let go of. Because again, this Eight of Cups, I put it right here with this. And I think for some of you, hold on, let me ask. Yeah, so for some of you, this is about leaving a relationship behind that is causing you personally a lot of grief, and it's not the direction you want to head in. Like, things are changing, and you're realizing that what you want is a truer, higher caliber of love, high vibrational love. You don't want to give your cup to anyone until you know it's like divine love, unconditional. There's a lot of growth there. You're free to self-express without shame. Yeah. Y'all are calling on higher caliber love. Some of you even a twin flame type of love. Any other cards? Any more advice for our Pisces at this time? I'm feeling a lot of hope for you guys. I feel like, yeah. And your softness, your sensitivity is so needed at this time. This Lover's card, this is very similar to Aquarius, actually. I feel like you guys are also being called to mirror pure love, unconditional love to society at this time. For Aquarius, it's more so because they're very in tune with collective revolutionary ideas and collective identity, but for you guys, it's more about just that you can feel all the grief, and you're being called to open up and self-express that grief so people know that they're not alone. But also you need to fill up your own cup first. I feel like that's why that Page of Cups is in reverse. Like, don't express these feelings with anyone else very publicly until you allow yourself to be vulnerable and truly feel what's within you. Fill up your own cup first, okay? And with that Strength card too, I know you guys can have a tendency to be very passive and put yourself aside for others, and you feel like that's coming from strength, and it is an element of strength, but again, strength is also being vulnerable and opening up to yourself. And it's like being on an airplane. You have to put your oxygen mask on yourself before you can help someone else, because if you pass out from lack of oxygen, how are you going to help anyone else, right? Just saying. Any other cards for my Pisces, please, and thank you. Yeah, I feel like some of you also are like kind of trying to do the most. Like you're doing things that make you feel productive, but it's actually self-sabotaging because it's not truly what's meant for you. There's something more divinely guided coming through, but you're doing other things just to make yourself feel strong and feel productive, like you're getting by. But Again, April for you guys is all about getting in touch with these deep, difficult emotions and expressing collective grief to let people know that they're not alone, and being that naturally soft, sensitive person you are. And that is your strength, Pisces. That is your strength, okay? Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay, the Devil in reverse, yeah. Detaching from the old ways of doing things. So again, this came out while I was talking about this stuff, right? Your strength is being sensitive, is expressing yourself, okay? And being more emotional about it. And doing things just to be productive, that's part of the old system of capitalism, and we're not doing it anymore. That's going to negatively affect you, and you need to detach from that. You may also have Capricorn in your chart or be associated with a Capricorn. You don't have to be, but that Devil energy, I think, is just this Saturn-Pluto conjunction of this breaking down of the current system and structure and way of doing things, which has been very 3D money governing, right? That's like kind of the negative connotation to Capricorn. The positive side to Capricorn is that Queen of Pentacles energy, right? It's that energy of nurturing everyone and being a leader, right? Being the disciple, leading people towards the light. Very earthy, you know, a wise grandmother, grandfather type of vibe. That was a tangent, sorry. Any other cards for my wonderful, beautiful, lovely Pisces, please and thank you. Yes, there's something else. There's something else. Who wants, what is it? Yeah, self-love. Self-love is so important this month. Yeah, just don't do too much. Don't do anything because you feel like you should do it, okay? That's, again, this Devil card. It's like doing things because you think you should do them or because you have to, but you don't. You can do things in your own way. Seven of Swords. Yeah, thinking you should do something because you have to or need to. You don't. Seven is also a waiting card. Waiting for a revelation to come through about something, but I think you need to let go of these swords and don't wait around for that. You're not meant to wait around for anything this month, okay? And this is a stagnant period. There's not a lot of movement in regards to the physical plane, but I think you need to put these swords aside so that you can get in touch with your emotions again. Yeah, let go of the thoughts of having to do things. Because that is not what true strength is for you, Pisces. Right? Some of you are waiting for a message to come through, though. Someone has been waiting for an answer. What is that? An answer from, okay, I'm hearing an answer from source on what they're doing is the right thing. Yeah. If you're not dealing with your emotions and you're doing things just to feel productive, then no, you're not doing the right thing. You're an intuitive sign. You need to go into your intuitive space. It's not about swords for you. It's about cups. It's about, yeah, letting go and letting the divine in. Yeah. Seven of Wands in reverse, not waiting. Is this supposed to be reversed, yes or no? No. Yes? Okay, sorry. I'm getting tired. Yeah, so this is not waiting around to do something. So yeah, like don't think you have to wait for an answer from the universe. If you intuitively feel that something is right and it's what you want to do and it brings you joy and it's something you're intuitively guided to do, then yes, do it. Intuitively, this is like from the divine, information coming in from the divine, being mirrored to you from the divine. If it's something you feel is meant for you intuitively, then do it. Don't wait for a response, okay? That's the old way of doing things. Don't think about it. Let your heart guide you. Let your passion guide you, okay? But again, I feel like this month, don't trick yourself into doing too much, okay? All right. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope it helped some of you. Again, if you want a personal reading, make sure you email me. I'm doing Pay What You Can for April. If I don't see you, I'll see you next month. Much peace and light.